Hello, my friends. Welcome back. How are you? I hope doing okay. Come on, let's go read the inspiration for the day. You never know where somebody is going to end up. It's not just about building your own reputation. It really is about being there for other people, and that's unknown. Okay, let's cruise on over and see what I've been up to. I got this mold right here from Temu, and it's a food and water holder for a dog or a cat. It's not something that you can put food and water in because I'm not quite sure how safe resin is um, to put, something edible inside that's not wrapped, individually wrapped. But see the holes right here? That's where the food and water dish slide through. And then this right here is the side pieces that's going to hold the centerpiece up. I'm not quite sure how this thing's going to go together, so we'll figure it out together though. Okay, the colors that I chose. I've got 3 pigment paste here. All 3 are from Temu. I picked out a black, a hot pink, and a white. Then I have this Pearl X mica powder here, and it is Reflex Violet. Then I got out some glitter, and it's got the very, very fine silver and the octagon pieces in it. And they're holographic. So let's go ahead and put some of this purple mica powder into my cup. I like to, if you're new here, I like to stir my mica powder up in just a little bit of resin and then add the rest of my resin to it. And that keeps it from incorporating a lot of bubbles into my cup. And this hot pink right here is so gloopy. I don't know. It's the only pigment paste I have from Temu that does this. But if I sit here and stir it and stir it and stir it and stir it, it will finally get back down to the consistency that you need. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'll do that later. Okay, I have some resin here. I'm not quite sure how much we're going to need. So I started off with 100 milliliters. That's 50 of A and 50 of B. And here I am just adding a little bit of that resin, which is Let's Resin Epoxy. And I'm just putting a little bit into my cup and stirring it up really good, getting that mica powder really stirred into my resin. I'm making sure I scrape the sides of the cup and the bottom of the cup really well. Okay? I don't like to keep my popsicle sticks sitting in the cup because that wood, it releases bubbles into your resin because it's the wood is not sealed in any kind of way. So it's going to release bubbles. So I just stir with it and then get the stick on out of there. Okay, now you see me dividing my resin up into the cups that I'm going to be using for all of my colorants. We'll need 4 cups for the 4 colors we have. Now I'm getting that white pigment paste out and getting it stirred up. And I'm going to use my 5 spacer split cup to pour this with. Okay, I sped the video up a little bit so it looks like I'm really stirring fast, but I'm not. And now you see me pouring that white pigment paste down into my split cup. If you haven't tried using a split cup, you really should. It really, really gives you a stunning look. Okay, now I'm stirring up that pink pigment paste. And this color right here ended up, it's really dark in color, it looks like, but it looks a bit more transparent than all of the other colors. So I added a little bit more to it, and it still has that a little bit of transparent look to it. But it is darker. So, okay, I'm adding it to my split cup. And I'm just filling it right up to the rim. Now this black right here, I'm not going to fill it up to the rim on my split cup because I want my other colors to get a chance to make it out onto my mold first before the black starts to flow. And the reason being is I don't want a lot of black appearing on the top of my piece. It's almost like running a race. I'm putting the black a few feet behind the other colors. Now I'm going to spritz a little bit of alcohol into my mold, and that's to keep the bubbles down to a minimum. Okay, I'm going to turn that to the side a little bit so I can keep it from pouring right there in the middle. Look at those colors flow. Aren't they beautiful? I could watch paint pouring all day long. Or resin pouring, paint pouring, it doesn't matter. I love watching all of it. It's so mesmerizing to me to see how the colors, end up in a piece. You never know what you're going to get. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and grab my silicone tip tool here, and I'm just going to scrape the rest of these colors out into my piece here as best I can. And then I'll go ahead and put the cup to the side and clean it out. I got to tell y'all, I do not like cleaning this split cup out. And I know some people let it dry in there and pull it out, but I don't like doing that because you never get all of it out of the cup. So I would rather sit here and clean it, opposed to waiting for it to dry and then sitting there picking the pieces out that didn't want to come out. I spilt a little bit off of the edge there, so I'm just wiping it off of there. And I know it looks like there's a lot of black in there, but I don't really suspect that it's going to be that way on the front because I didn't pour as much black in my cup, so the other colors had a chance to make it on the mold before the black arrived. And now I had a little bit of colorant left in each of my cups, so I'm going to go ahead and finish pouring those into my mold because I don't want to waste any of it. And I don't have any hands right now to start a new set of hands for our giveaway. I did order another set though, so hopefully it'll be here soon. And I hope I don't get another defective one. I probably won't get another one though. That probably was a one-time thing, because I've had many of those hands and I've never received one defective like that. And I couldn't return it because I had it for so long, before I actually poured in it. So I just let it be. Sometimes you just have to take one, a loss like that. It's nothing you could do about it. Okay, I've taken my heat gun and I'm going to go ahead and move that resin around a little bit and pop any of those surface bubbles. Okay, now I'm going to grab that glitter and I'm going to just sprinkle it around into the resin. I don't want to put a whole lot of glitter in there because I don't want it to overpower the beautiful colors that I put in here. And then we're going to have to take a silicone tipped tool and we're going to have to poke that glitter down a little bit and get it to start sinking to the top. which is the bottom right now, but it'll be the top when we demold it. But I don't want to get too busy in the resin because I don't want to really stir my colors up. Okay, now we're back and we're going to go ahead and pour our next piece. But I wanted to show you guys these cute little Pac-Man molds that I got. I casted in them and I wanted to demold them with you. I think I'm going to make them out of earrings. What do you guys think? Is there any Pac-Man lovers out there? Oh, I love Pac-Man. I used to play Pac-Man until until my hand felt like it was going to break. So I just made a yellow and a blue one, and then I made, you know, Pac-Man's always got to be yellow. And then I made a red ghost and a blue ghost. But aren't they the cutest? I think they're so cute. I just want to share those with you guys. Okay, let's go ahead and mix our colors up again. And I'm using that same Reflex Violet by Pearl X. And I'm going to do the same thing. Put the mica powder down in my cup and add just a little bit of resin. And then get it stirred up really good in my cup before I add the rest of the resin. And if you're just walking in on my video, that's to keep bubbles down to a minimum. I sped the video up a little bit because all I'm doing is mixing those colors right now. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of the resin to that cup, and then I'm going to go ahead and share it with my other 3 cups until I get all the resin poured into the cups. And I won't put that much in the black because I don't want the black to have as much as the rest of the colors. And then I'm stirring the black up, and that's a pigment paste by Temu. I'm going to go ahead and pour it in my split cup. Okay, now we're going to do the white. That's a pigment paste by Temu. And see, I just got a little bit on my stick. That's all you need. You do not need much at all of pigment paste. That's why I absolutely love using them. And Temu has some really good quality pigment paste. Okay, I poured the white into my split cup. Now we're going to go ahead and see that pink. I started up and it looks a whole lot better. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and stir up the pink. I'm going to have to add a little bit more to this, just like I did last time. Okay, now we're going to pour it into the split cup. I spilt a little bit in the mold, so I was just cleaning it right quick. Now I'm going to spray a little alcohol, and that's to help with the bubbles. And we're going to go ahead and pour. Oh, these colors are so pretty. This mold right here is divided into the in the middle because it's 2 different pieces. It's going to be the left side and the right side to hold our center piece up that's supposed to hold the bowls in it. And the picture showed, you see how it zigzagged right there? the picture showed that you could put it in 3 different places on there and make it high or low, depending on, you know, the size of the dog or the cat. And my daughter has cats too. So if this one turns out and we really like it, if she really likes this for Lulu, then I'm going to make her cats one too. But I'm going to really make this cute for my little diva grand dog. I'm going to drill some holes in it, and I'm going to put her a little tag hanging from it with her name on it. And then across from that, on the top, I want to put a little princess, like a tiara. So I won't be able to do all that in this video, but that's how I want to eventually finish this up. It's going to be so cute. If it works out. I don't know if this is going to work out. It may start collapsing on the side, you know, because some of these pieces like this, they just don't hold up. So I'm not sure how it's going to work. But I'm going to lay it flat and I'm going to let it cure for a while. I'll probably leave it for about 2 weeks and then go back and check it and see if I can move forward with it. Has anybody made one of these? Let me know if you've made one of these. I'd love to see yours. The picture, you know, they just did like a basic color. I think it was like blue or something like that. But it was super cute. That's why I had to get this mold. Because you can do all kinds of stuff with these. You can really make them cute and your own. Okay, I'm just finishing up those colors that I had left in my cup. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing okay. When I get finished with my video, editing it and get it out, I've got to scoot on down to the fair. Our fair is here, and I have to work our church booth tonight. It's my night to work the church booth. So I'm running late, you guys. I am trying to get everything done. I thought I wasn't going to be able to get a video out today, but I pushed through it, and I crunched my time, and I got it done. Okay, I'm just using that heat gun. I'm heating that resin up, popping any of those surface bubbles. Okay, are y'all ready to demold our piece? Oh, I can't wait to see the front of it. I hope that glitter turned out on the front, and I hope I didn't put too much in it. It was hard to really tell how much was going to make it to the front and how much wouldn't, you know. Here we go. Oh, it turned out beautiful. I love it. I love how the colors look in it. That is just beautiful. What do you guys think? Do you think it's pretty? Okay, let's get the other mold over here and demold it. These are the sides right here. And they've been setting for about 3 days now, so they're not too flimsy. They're pretty. I like them. I love how the colors look in there. Can y'all see that? I'm going to bring you down here in a minute, and you'll be able to see it a little bit better. You'll be able to see what I'm talking about. Look at the back of it. It looks pretty. I might like the back better than the front. Okay, now I'm going to put it down here and I'm going to bring you down to let you see the colors in it. How beautiful they look. See there? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I love how they look, the colors. I love how they moved and just spread around. It's really pretty. I can't wait to finish this piece up. I really hope that it works out. But you know, I can't figure out what those holes are for on the sides because the side pieces don't snap into it. I believe I believe it has to be glued. See, I don't know what that piece is right there because it slides in right here. So I'm not sure what that is. And I looked at the mold and I couldn't see anything that I forgot to pour resin into other than the center that the bowls are in. But I thought that was just to support the mold a little bit better. So I don't know. I'm gonna look at the picture and see if it shows anything else, but I'm pretty sure this is exactly how it goes. So I'm not quite sure what those holes are there for. It's hard to get it to stand up. I'm also going to put it inside of a tray. And here it is, all put together. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. Let me know what you guys think. Well, it's about that time, my friends, for a sweet goodbye, and I will see you tomorrow. God bless you. Goodbye, my friends. Search, but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're